championship hangover.
They're having
guess,
the
but I mean-
opposite of what Wrexham has been going through.
Wrexham is gonna find itself in a championship division, and you know what? They might just plateau there.
Well, before we get there, Wrexham right now, Wrexham is in second place with 2 games to play.
Yep.
Now,
Birmingham's locked up first.
the Birmingham's locked it up.
Yeah,
Now,
Birmingham
there is a fight.
bye-bye.
There is a fight for that second automatic promotion spot, but Wrexham have the serve right now, have advantage
Against Wickham.
against Wycombe.
No, it's Wickham.
Wycombe.
It's Wickham.
It's Wickham.
It's Wickham.
I used to call it Wycombe.
It's
And then
Wickham
someone said
Wanderers.
it's Wickham. Yeah. You know how I know that team? I used to pick that team just for shits and giggles and
Yes.
and the older versions of like Football Manager when it used to be called
Mhm.
Championship Manager.
Yep.
Well, you know, oh, okay, that's too old. I only heard of them when they had Aqua Fenway on their team.
Aki Fenwa.
Yeah.
That's
That's right.
So before we glaze Wrexham, which I believe we should do, I want you to look at Stockport, who is in a playoff position. Now, if you remember, Stockport has done the exact same thing as Wrexham. No,
Who's
that
the
was
owner?
Notts County. My bad. Never mind. Forget it.
Right, never
I
mind.
thought that was Notts County. I'm going crazy. My bad. But
Wrexham
What do
has
you
the
guys
most
think?
draws of the top 7 lately, but Wrexham is the second best team. I mean, Birmingham's Studley. They're going to be going up to the championship, which is great for them.
You gotta
Wrexham
feel
is
for these
also
fans, though.
set up to basically get this automatic spot, which would be great. Wickham will be fighting out with Charlton. That's great for Wickham. I like Wickham.
You know what?
But
You know
I
what?
like,
You gotta.
but what this comes down to is how much longer is Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney going to play the game of Yahtzee, the game of rolling the dice, the game of holding the bag for Wrexham before they sell?
They're
But that's
never
the
gonna
thing.
sell.
They are going to sell because you know what? Once you go into championship, now you're going to deal with oil tycoons. You got to deal with royal princes. You got to deal with people, Russian oligarchs. You're going to deal with people that have bags and bags of money. All right? That's what you got to compete with.
What you're missing is they're the face of this thing. There, some oil tycoon's going to buy 80% of the club, and they're going to have 20, and they're going to still be the face.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
If you put it that way, then I could see that happening. But
But
first
no, in
of
all
all-
seriousness, do you think they could? So I think personally they're gonna wrap up second, right? Let's just assume they get automatic promotion, and even if they don't, let's assume they win the playoff. To succeed in the championship, do you see them bouncing quickly? I mean, DPG says no, and I tend to agree. I've made the joke that they're going to be stuck there a decade.
So that's going to
am
be a very
kidding.
interesting game. That's a very interesting game, Wrexham versus Charlton, because both those teams are playing for that last spot. That
Well,
can very well be that can very well decide.
Well, Charlton will get 85 points max, and Wrexham would still be up top, but it could pave the way for Wickham.
Yeah,
It
to
could.
come
I mean,
right through.
that's a fight right there because Stockport's not out of this either. 5 points in 2 games.
Stockport, unless Wrexham and Wickham and Charlton lose their next. Well, you can't even do that anymore because Wrexham is gonna.
Oh,
face
you're right.
Charlton.
Because Wrexham. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
This
who's
is gonna
Wrexham? What's the last game they're playing against? Because that's.
Oh yeah, that's
what's
gonna
the-
matter, isn't it?
Lincoln City.
Lincoln City. What's the standing of Lincoln City?
I think
That,
They
that
were-
sounds.
We're with Lincoln. Like we know anything about Lincoln
know.
City.
Uh,
They're right in the middle. You blew right past them.
yeah. Okay. So
they're capable.
they're
You're
capable.
right, they're
It
capable.
could be a trap game. But you know what? The biggest celebration that these fans have is when Wrexham was playing in the championship division. That was like the pinnacle of success for Wrexham. So to get back there, that's an achievement on its own again. Now, if like you guys were talking about Premier League, that is gonna blow the top off this thing, completely. Now you're gonna have a
Well-
bunch of American fans. besides the ones that are already Wrexham fans, like you're gonna see more Wrexham jerseys walking around the streets.
So do we think, because I mean, how long will it take to get to the Premiership? Because let's be honest, every year one of those relegated teams from the Premiership looks like a god in the Championship the next season.
Wycombe's got a tough schedule. They got Leyton Orient and Wycombe. I'm sorry, and Stockport. Like, and those guys they're both top 8.
Look. They got lit up last game against Charlton. 4-0.
Oh, that was early in the season.
And that's Wycombe.
No. That was just a few days ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Monday, April 21st.
Oh, you're right.
4-0, and Charlton had a red card.
Well, late.
Who is Wrexham playing next?
They're Charleston, right?
Charlton, yeah.
Wow, Charlton's on a tear.
Oh man, this is gonna get interesting. We're gonna have to check back in next week.
Chukwuemeka gets a red card, and they still win 4-0.
I
love it, dude. This is the joys of Pro Rel, man. This is what we're missing out on.
You know what? I might just watch that game. Actually, I think I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna try to watch that game.
Which game?
I think Wrexham, if they win on Saturday, I think it's a done deal.
Oh, guaranteed if they win. James, how many years in this championship for Wrexham?
That's going to be at 11:30 a.m. So you should be able to see that.
Yeah, how do you watch this stuff? Hell, Paramount Plus, baby.
Yes.
Sickos win again.